Been sleeping in. Yeah. Do you need to go out to do a pee? You wanna go do a pee? Good morning, everyone. I think we're gonna start a new vlog here. I apologize if the last one was a little bit boring, the whole fly day. I thought in my head it seemed more interesting. Maybe it is, I don't know. But when I'm thinking about what I filmed yesterday, I'm thinking it's not gonna be the best vlog ever. So yeah. I had wanted to film a little bit in the morning and like getting into the cab and saying goodbye to Ken and everything, but I was just so anxious. I couldn't do anything but just like get in the cab and go. Not a fun morning. The flight was actually totally fine though. I think I already talked about that a little bit. A nice woman sitting next to me, interesting story. Whew, yikes. I did manage to keep myself up until about 10 p.m., which was really good, but I woke up like eyes wide open at 4:30 in the morning, and I even took Gravol last night, so I conked out right away, but and slept solid till 4:30, which isn't terrible, still 6.5 hours. I think I'm gonna crash in the next few hours because now I think it's about noon maybe. I woke up starving, actually, so hungry. My stomach thought it was dinner time, I guess, and I was sitting there in bed thinking about dill pickles last night. Oh my god, I was finally reunited with my beloved dill pickles. I did not realize how much I took those pickles for granted. Like, the pickles we have here are delicious. We already have to go out and get a new jar probably today if Mom hasn't got a backstash somewhere. I ate like 6 of them last night, and I ate some with breakfast this morning at 6 in the morning. That really scratched that itch. Apparently, someone messaged me on Instagram last night and said there's an actual expat shop in De Pipe where you can buy dill pickles because they just don't have them over there. Same in London, apparently. I don't remember missing them that much in London, but for some reason now I'm like, pickles, I need pickles. Where are the pickles? Can't find them anywhere. Maybe it's one of those things too where you can't have them and you want it even more. I don't know if I'll splurge to that expat shop to get pickles when we get back home. Apparently they're quite expensive, but we'll see. When I was sitting in bed this morning from about 4:30 to 5:30, I was thinking about pickles, and I was thinking about how excited I was to get going through my wardrobe again because I couldn't even remember all the things I had here. It's still pretty well full, but I had a bit of a nasty surprise when I got in there. My sister has definitely been shopping, and she is not like a super organized person like me, so it was a bit of a bomb had gone off, which is not a nice surprise. I told her she could borrow what she wanted while I'm away, but it just needs to be back here when I get home, clean, ready for me to use. None of it is here. She's not responding to any of my messages. And I've gone inside to take a look at things, and everything's like half on hangers, shoved in there. My pants were all like upside down and backwards. I mean, you guys saw my packing video. Like, I keep my jeans pretty organized and nicely folded and everything. And they were all just like she clearly tried everything on really quickly and didn't want to bother putting it back. So that got my blood boiling a little bit this morning. I'm kind of annoyed. Maybe the offer to borrow sister's clothes is now off the table, although she'll probably still dig through all of it. It's not a shopping center. This is my wardrobe. I just can't take everything with me. Little sisters, hey? So yes, I've just spent the last 30 minutes reorganizing and refolding all of my pants and getting it all nice again. I still have a big giant mess of a box behind the bed here that you can't even see of just random shit that I have to go through. I think a lot of it's actually Ken's too, but that still needs organizing. That's just from right before we moved. There was stuff everywhere, so we put it into a box and then we took off. But as you can see, still lots of mess happening behind me. And you might have noticed this. Still figuring this out. I think I've mentioned it a few times, but the Barefoot Blonde fill-in extensions have been on my wish list for a little while now. I have really fine, thin hair, and I just wanted a little something for extra volume through here. I don't like wearing a full set of extensions. I don't know. It's just too much for my hair. I don't have enough hair to cover all of it, so just using a few pieces is more than enough for me. I couldn't pull the trigger on the Barefoot Blonde ones, though, until I got home to check out my old extensions. These were actually sent to me years ago, and I just never really figured out how I felt most comfortable in them, I guess. But once I saw the Barefoot Blonde fill-in extensions, I kind of figured I might as well see if the ones I have at home will work for that. So I layered up 2 of my 2 weft clips. Like, I layered them up on top of each other like that and put one here and another set over on this side. And my hair feels, I feel like I'm wearing a wig. Like, feels like so much more hair just putting those two pieces in there. The color is definitely way off, like it's more of a reddish brown color, but I am kind of planning to go much more natural if I can get a hair appointment while I'm home with my hairstylist to kind of blend all this out, and not brown, but like more of a natural blonde, not like a dyed blonde. So I think they'll eventually blend in a little better than they do now. But yeah, I really like the feeling of it. The only problem is they're a bit long, so I did some trimming this morning, but they're still a little bit too long. So you can see where my hair ends and then the new hair begins a little bit too much. I mean, other than the color. Ignore the color. That'll be fixed down the road. I think I'm just gonna trim off a little bit more off the bottom here so the length matches up a little bit. I have to keep them up quite high to try to match the length. So if I cut it off a little bit shorter, then I can move them down. I'll have more hair on the top of my head to cover the clips. That's the problem with fine hair and extensions and whatnot. You have to have enough hair to cover the top of them. So let's do a little bit of a trim here. Got the rest of the hair here, but it's just way too much hair for my head, and this one too. It's a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna be doing this the most professional way. The only thing I have is a pair of nail scissors. So I'm just gonna work with what I have. Apparently I'm super confident in my ability to cut my own hair now because I gave myself a tiny little trim when we were in Amsterdam, and all of a sudden I'm like, I can do this. I don't need anybody to trim my hair for me. I like a really plain, simple, blunt cut anyways. So, I mean, it worked out fine the last time. The only problem is with my hair, it grows back, or it can just get trimmed and it'll grow back within a reasonable amount of time. But with these extensions, if I screw it up, they're done for. So let's give it a try. I've already trimmed a little bit off before, like I said. So I think I'm almost there, but I'm just going to take a little bit more off each side. I think I'd rather them be a little bit shorter, and then I can move them down to my head, down my head a little bit, because they're a little bit high for my liking right now. I kind of feel like I don't have enough hair on top covering them, so I don't want to be like self-conscious that clips are hanging out of the back of my head while I'm out today. Poor hairdressers that are cringing right now as I take nail scissors to my nice extensions. I'm sorry. I can't wait for somebody else to do this for me. I'm just going a tiny bit at a time, taking just a hair off and then checking to see how it blends a little bit at a time. I think we're pretty much there though. Oh, I don't like this piece. There we go. That looks much better. I don't have any long tails hanging out of the bottom of my hair. It looks much thicker for sure. I love the way it feels. I feel like I've got so much hair, but I've only got a couple of clips in. I love it. I'm gonna, oop, wrong one. This one. Gotta dig out my cowboy boots. I'm wearing an all black outfit today. These are actually thrifted jeans I got last time we were home, if anybody remembers that. Oh, hi there, are you waiting for me? Oh, the little tail goes. The little tail goes. Oh, good morning. You sleepy boy. Oh, thank you, that stinks. I can certainly feel the jet lag kicking in. I get super shaky when I'm off a sleep cycle, like when I was doing night shifts. Those first 2 days, I'm basically not sleeping because I can't sleep during the day and I can't sleep at night because I'm working, and I would just shake, and it totally affects my appetite and everything, and then I just feel like my whole body is quivering, and eventually I start to feel like I have the flu, but that won't hit for like another 4 days unless I get a really great night's sleep tonight. But yeah, I think this is partly due to food and partly, is it snowing? No, and partly due to jet lag. This light makes my eyes look super blue. Or is it the extensions?
I'm gonna take a picture of this.
I told Mom I'm gonna vlog and she starts going fidgeting around. Yeah, Ken does the same thing.
I'm sure Ken does the same thing.
He does, yeah.
I see that camera coming.
I know, it's a weird thing to do, talk to ourselves in the camera here.
Yeah.
But you enjoy it every week. My video every Saturday. If it's not up on time, she sends me a message. Where's that video? I didn't see you post a video. But yeah, in the moment, it does seem weird. So I'm leaving the house. We're gonna go over to Michael's. I told Mom last night that her garland that she has would look better on the TV stand, so we tried doing that, and it looks quite good there, but now the mantle doesn't have a garland, so we're gonna go over to Michael's and find something that'll work for that spot. I think that's all we're gonna do, right? That's all we got planned. We might get a visit from my aunt and uncle at the house this afternoon with Ava, their little wiener dog.
Unless you want to pick up some new instant coffee or...
Oh yeah, I do want to do that. I love instant coffee. So maybe the grocery store, a full-size grocery store. Woo, exciting. There's gonna be so many options. Mom says, did you tell them how much of a treat it was to watch TV all night? Real cable. We probably watched like 3 hours maybe of live PD. I think your reaction when you saw that I saw that was, oh good, live PD. And we watched some Real Housewives. It's hard to choose when there's 1,000 channels. I'm used to just having 2 in English. We could build a house. She can't hear me. My mom is legally deaf. You don't have your hearing aids in, do you?
No.
No.
I only have hearing aid now.
Oh yeah, Chico ate the other one. That was an expensive chew toy. This reminds me, I need to get myself some Fireball. 60% off. I wonder if that's everything.
I'm on the right day.
No coupons or additional count. You have other stuff you want to put on the mantle too, right? So you don't want anything too busy looking.
This is the kind of... That one's kind of blah.
Yeah, but you're going to put other stuff on the mantle with it, right?
Yeah, well, I like the sparkle a little bit.
This one's the favorite. It's pretty. I think it might just sit on the mantle just right. $56 originally.
Yeah, 60% off. So.
I know, but holy smokes. She said she wants a luxury looking one. Nothing cheapy.
Yeah, I think that one's gonna be good.
Yeah. Going through all the selections again. She's so cute. Feeling mine was a better buy. Why is there no prices on these things? I gotta know prices before I know how much I like it. Is your lip twitching? Looking for my favorite lactose-free yogurt. Do they still have it? God, you leave the country for 6 months and everything's changed. Where's the multi-pack? And then I wanted to try almond eggnog, dairy-free eggnog. I'm gonna try this one.
What's the difference with the green one?
That is unsweetened almond beverage. Not what we're looking for.
No.
This is a great angle. I've tried this one before. Earth's Own almond nog. I think that's the one that tasted like it had chemicals in it. It was weird. Okay, back at home. I need a coffee. That's gonna be next on the agenda. But I thought I would show you what I picked up at the grocery store quickly. Got myself a case of the bubbly almond eggnog, dairy-free, soy-free, it's vegan, BPA-free, gluten-free, kosher. It looks good on the bottom there. Looks nice and thick. And I like the look of the bottle too. It's quite pretty, colorful, seasonal, and it has like kind of a matte finish. I'm always a sucker for packaging. Picked up another Batiste because I realized when I was doing my hair this morning, I didn't have any Batiste. I didn't bother bringing any with me because I can just pick up another one. And I always need Batiste in both places. So grabbed another one of those. And then I grabbed my Sensodyne, my instant coffee. I used to drink this stuff all the time. The French vanilla version. It's more expensive than I remember it being though. It was like $9 for that. Yeah, $8.99. Seems like a lot of money for this little thing of instant coffee. And then I did find my Activia lactose-free sans lactose, the multi-pack. So it's got vanilla, raspberries, cherry, and strawberry. Love this stuff. Also was not on sale, and I feel like that was more than I'd usually pay for it. But the yogurt I get in Amsterdam, I think there's a 4-pack, and it's like €1.28. And it's not lactose-free, but my stomach doesn't mind it. For some reason, I can't eat yogurt here, but I can over there. It's crazy. But anyways, I'm gonna make myself a French vanilla coffee and probably watch some live PD. Actually, while I'm here, let's do a quick taste test. And drink it right out of the bottle because it's mine. Nobody else is gonna be drinking this. Oh, it smells good. It's actually really good. Way better than the other ones I've tried. Some of them I'll have like a chalky consistency. Some of them just taste too soy. And then some of them, like the one I showed you in the grocery shop, tastes like it has chemicals in it. So, nice. You waiting for me? He's hoping there's something there for him. Not today.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, sorry, Chico. You almost got trampled. There's the new garland. We're going to stick something in this corner here to cover that piece. Did you hear that noise? That was my mother taking a saw to her new garland. She didn't like the way the garland looked the other way. She doesn't like that piece sticking out, so she's just gonna hack it off. You're almost there. I thought that was gonna take more work than that, actually. This is my mother in her natural habitat in the garage, chopping things up. Much better. There.
It likes it better like that. Perfect.
Yeah, when we had the cones on this side, it felt too heavy with everything else happening on this side. So to balance it out, I think we want the cones on this side, but we couldn't flip the garland the other way. It just wouldn't work. Didn't want to sit right, so. Finished product. Just had to bury, I always like the bigger one in the back, and then these two off to one side rather than having one on each side. I don't know, something more appealing to the eye to have it like that from the front.
We're not just about making a profit in quality toys. We're also about family. You guys have a great party, have a great year. Drive safe.
I can't move. Every time I sit down, I can't. He goes in for the snuggle. Oh, Chico, your girlfriend's coming to see you? Your German girlfriend? My aunt and uncle are gonna drop by and they have a little dachshund, Ava. She's maybe a year old now. Anyway, she's adorable. But Chico's not so good when other dogs come to his house. They're familiar with each other. They know each other. Chico goes to her house and she's fine with that. But we're not sure how he's gonna handle the girlfriend in the house. Be nice.
Well, it's not that bad. I mean, he likes her again. I mean,
Don't be a pervert.
Did you see that?
Let her explore.
See the what? Kittens?
right, we are nearing, oh, no, that didn't work. Nearing the end of the night. At least my end of the night. We haven't even had dinner yet. Oh, my eyes are getting heavy. I wonder what time it is at home actually, because I think it's like 3:30, 4-ish at home. No wonder I'm tired. But I think I'm gonna end off the vlog here. I keep forgetting to end these vlogs and it just doesn't feel quite right. I don't like doing that. So I wanted to say an official goodbye here. I hope you enjoyed our little day out shopping and decorating and hanging out at home with Mom and the pup and meeting little Ava. She is so sweet, quite the little licker, and vicious with her toys too. Chico does not swing his toys around quite like she does. I'm afraid to know what she would do if she ever caught a squirrel. I don't think that would end well. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. If you know somebody that loves Vlogmases, make sure to share it, or if you think somebody might enjoy these videos, even if they're not into YouTube or whatnot, it would be awesome if you send it out to somebody. You never know who's gonna like this kind of video. I'm so tired. I feel like I'm not making any sense. But anyways, long story short, I wanted to say thank you for watching. Please share the channel if you think somebody might enjoy it. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell because I am putting up these videos randomly throughout December. What else? Oh, and follow along on Instagram because I have actually been posting there more than I thought I would during Vlogmas. Yeah, there's been extra bits and bobs happening over there. It's just at Andrea Clare. First A has 2 A's in it. I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too. I think that was something I was watching on the plane. Maybe not. Isn't that Ferris Bueller? I didn't watch that on the plane. I don't know. My mind is... I've lost it. Reunited and it feels so good.